Kofi, we're speaking on the day that you've signed for the club. I'm sure you're excited to be here and get everything done and finalised.
Yeah, definitely. It's been a long wait. I signed a pre-contract in February, and just the full-time football, I couldn't wait to get started. So hence why I'm in doing one-to-ones with Gary, because I want to get in around the environment as soon as I can.
Yeah, it was full-time a big draw for coming here, and obviously everything that's going on with the club and the opportunity to be a part of that.
Yeah, definitely. My goal is to be full time, hopefully get across the water. So being able to get full time in your hometown, and how could you say no? Like it's what every young boy wants, and the minute I got the opportunity, I had to jump on it.
Things are progressing a lot in the Irish League, and especially the likes of Larne. And you suppose as a player, clubs, England, Scotland, wherever, might take that a bit more seriously. With what you'd be doing every day and how you'd be prepared and be ready and those sort of things.
Yeah, well, speaking of Tiernan, everything they do here it's top quality. They've walked me through the way they work things, of the pitch session, gym sessions, the way they eat and everything. So hearing that gives you good confidence coming in, and yeah, although it may be better in England, Scotland, but if you're getting the chance to get it here, then it's brilliant.
You're a 20-year-old with plenty of experience in the Irish League the last 4 years for Ballymena, so you're coming here as a young player, but an experienced young player, and you hope maybe this will, as you say, give you another wee stepping stone in terms of professionalism and full time and those things that prepare you.
Yeah, well, I was fortunate enough when I was at Ballymena to get games under my belt, and it's probably unheard of a 20-year-old having over 100 games, especially under David Jeffries. He's a tough manager to get into the team for, but no, I was fortunate in coming in here, and you have the likes of Albert. He's plenty of experience, so although I would be experienced in having a lot of games, coming in with the likes of Albert, then that can only help me improve and hopefully develop me to use this as a stepping stone to get across.
You're obviously doing very well internationally. You've captained the Northern Ireland under-21 side over the last week or so, and that must have been a great honour for you, not just to be involved, but to be handed the armband.
Yeah, well, as I said, any time you pull on the green shirt, it's always an honour. But for the manager to give me the responsibility of captaining the team, then I was well happy. Like I couldn't have asked for anything else. So I was glad to get the captain armband. But the whole team really works together in that, so they do.
And it's all kind of sort of stepping stones in your career, I suppose. You're around players there that are obviously coming in from full-time sides and some from Irish League as well, so you want to just keep progressing and keep moving forward.
Yeah, the quality of the players here over in England, Scotland, and they're coming into the team, it's a good help for the boys in the Irish League. I think it was 4 or 5 from the Irish League went to the 21s there, and to be fair, it's technically there's not a real big difference. Maybe the boys in England or Scotland are sharper or something like that, but physically I'd say Irish League's better, because obviously it'll be a tougher league and it's more nasty, but from the quality from the Irish League and the boys in England and Scotland, there's not much of a difference, and we all come together and you wouldn't be able to tell the difference really.
And we're doing this interview at the end. You scored the winner on the 2nd of January, so we'll forgive you if you can pop up another 1 or 2 goals. But for those who might not remember you for much else, tell us a wee bit about yourself. Obviously, a centre half, as you say, with plenty of experience under your belt.
Yeah, well, going into Ballymena, I wasn't the player that I am now. Obviously, I was developed well at Ballymena, and the players beside I had the likes of Jim Irvin. He's quality defender, and having him behind me helped me learn a lot, because helped me with defensive wise and everything. But then I would also be a defender who likes to play the ball. I'm not keen on just lumping the ball at the pitch, so if I can get the ball down my feet and play out, then that's what I want to do. So hopefully, come to Larne, you know what kind of football you're going to get, so that intrigued me to come here, so it did.
And somebody who was on the outside looking in, what sort of did you make of Larne? And as you say, known to try and get the ball down and those type of things. But what do you make as someone who's sort of coming into the team and the club afresh?
From what I've seen outside and what I've spoke to other players, everything's done right. You know what you're going to get. Everything's done professionally. So, and I've never heard anyone talk, or I've never seen anything that's bad or wrong with the club. Everything seems to be done the way it should be, and that's good, because you know if you're coming in, you know you're going to get the best help you can.
And I'm sure you were an interested spectator for the playoff final. You're glad to know that the club are in Europe, that you've just joined, and that's a real bonus, I'm sure, for somebody who'd already kind of decided to come.
Yeah, well, when I was coming back from Scotland there, I had it up on my phone, I was on the bus. and probably shouldn't say it, but when Lauren scored, I was up on the bus cheering and that. All the boys were winding me up, but no, look, I made the decision to sign here, so obviously when the season was finished and I knew I could hopefully get away to Europe with Lauren, obviously I was gonna support them, and because at the end of the day we got to Europe, so hopefully I can get there now.
Yeah, you've had a wee taste of that with Ballymena as well, but you've talked about your own progress and wanting to keep progressing. It's the same with the club, I suppose, in terms of wanting to move forward, and there's been real progress made over the last season, and I suppose the aim is now to keep that moving forward for the club.
Yeah, well, with Ballymena we were fortunate enough to get into Europe twice, and the second year we got in, we got past the first round and we came up against Malmo, which was it was a brilliant experience. That maybe the results didn't go our way, but at the end of the day you're playing a quality side, so to get the experience playing against some of the players that were in that team was brilliant. So hopefully with Lauren being full time, they'll have extra training. They're training every day, so hopefully then we can progress further on into Europe.
And domestically, we've gone from 6th in our first season back to 4th, and adding the Kinningham Shield. So we want to try and make signs of progress there as well, both the league and maybe cup competitions and everything that's before us next season.
Well, every year you wanna progress. So hopefully the next couple of years we can really push on and challenge Linfield, Glentoran and Coleraine for the league, and I can see in the next couple of years Lauren getting that opportunity and winning the league.
And as we just said, you've been in early doing a few sessions just to get yourself kind of up to speed, so you're excited to meet everybody and get started with what will be a sort of an early pre-season for those European games.
Yeah, I spoke to some of the lads already. I spoke to Big Albert and spoke to Mitch and them, and they've said you'll fit right in. So no, as I said, I couldn't wait to get in, so I organised with Gary to come in and do one-to-ones just to keep ticking over and get up to speed with the rest of the lads, and hopefully when I get in I can hit the ground running and be 100%.
Brilliant, thank you.